So today is day 23 of recording myself while practicing my everyday communication skills. So yesterday I read a few feedbacks after reviewing yesterday video. Let me find out that first. Where I wrote that. There are few points I wrote in this diary. Oh, after reviewing the yesterday video, I hope I'm audible. Yes, I am. So there are two main points on which I'm going to work today. You think people will judge your English? I think I'm not that bad in this language. But the more I, try to speak so good, the more I try to speak so correct. I just make things more worse, worst, worse, worse than it should be. So the first thing I have to work that I am not going to think about it. You know, mm, I'm working on my English. I will think that I'm very good speaker, and whoever is listening me or watching me and judging my language is someone who don't know how to speak in English. That's why they are judging me in a wrong way. The second thing is that I will record today's video by closing my eyes. Like there will be a camera, there will be this all like a recording stuff. Let me eat these candies. But I will close my eyes, okay, to pretend that no one is watching. So the today's topic is why schools should teach practical skills. Okay. Let me first drink my drink, which is charge. Ah, Tarka charge. Buttermilk. Ah. So, not forget the exact title, but it was something why the school should focus more on practical skills. I think so. Okay, teach practical skills. So, let me first tell me my understanding of what my understanding is by saying this for practical skills um, that can be taught by every school. So I can take one example or two examples. We have one very common subject, which is computer. So during my schooling, I took computer from like I we used to go to computer lab for programming, for coding and all. I do done that in a ninth, in my 10th. Till 8th, it is not necessary that you have to code, do coding stuff. We don't have that coding thing in our syllabus, but like now they in eighth class and like in sixth and eighth there is coding stuff. But in our time, coding used to start from ninth grade. I took physical education in 11th and 12th, so I have no idea. I have no experience about computing and coding and all stuff in my in 11th and 12th. So, but in during my ninth and 10th class, our teacher used to more focus on theoretical side of coding. They do not help us to understand, how these things work, how beautiful these things are, and how we can learn it practically. They try to teach us how the your code works, how loop works, how any condition works, but they try to even in that they take theoretical approach instead of practical approach. They don't try to create the interest. This is something, something so easy. You just have to firstly understand. Once you understand, things are so easy for you. But they try to force it all the knowledge, all the learnings in a theoretical way, so that we can write in our exam and get good marks. We spend more on learning code from copy, pen, and book than doing in a lab. Our teachers more focus on giving questions in the computer lab to write a code on that, then helping out every student who failed to write it properly to help them out to know that where what was their mistake and how they can solve, how they can understand and learn. So they never emphasize on practical skills. Why they should? That was the main topic of the day. Because in the end, it's all why we study. We study because we can put those learnings in our life for work, and we use those learning to work somewhere, and in that exchange we get some money to survive for our living. So for that, I think we have to more emphasize on practical learning than the theoretical one, because practical learning is fun. Practical learnings help you more to understand the theoretical learning. By doing things practically, you get confidence, and you get the curiosity of learning more, and that helps you to grow mentally. Even when I took physical education sheet of computer in my 11th and 12th grade, we only used to have our first priority, and this was something our teacher was also not used to like it, but this is like there was some pressure from from the school on him, so that they have to do that, which I'm going to say about he used to. So in during my 11th and 12th class, one thing I noticed that our faculties has pressure to complete theory first, then send the students to playground to play those sports, to understand sports, to understand about the sport, about yoga, exercise, and different things which comes under physical education subject, which we should learn practically. We only get one day in a week by calendar, to go into playground and to do things physically and to learn things practically. And we only and second, we only get to do this stuff practically in playground when our theoretical subject not fully covered for upcoming exam. So I think physical in just simple word, in just general words, I just want to say that a child learn more from practical learning than from a theoretical learning. A child get more confident with their skill, with their learning when that learning and skill practice is done practically. Then like done more by practically, not by theoretically. Theoretically, and it also helps create more curiosity in a child to learn more, understand that thing more deeply. It can be anything. It can be a chemical experiment in chemistry subject. It can be teaching physics, laws of physics, all that motion and force by practical experiment to children, to students, then teaching them through theoretical books, from through books theoretically. It can be teaching morals to student by doing practical experiment, then teaching them theoretically, like maths getting to teach and all that. So, and I also give the reason why we should more focus on on a practical teaching than the theoretical teaching. I think this is enough for today. I will come tomorrow on 24th day with a better topic, with a new topic, because this was also a better topic, with a new topic, and but with a better structure, with a better and structured content. Wow, it's feel like I'm just finished a meditation. My eyes feeling so light and fresh. Hmm. I don't know why do autofocus. Just just me by themselves, by himself, by herself. Who you are? She, he, they, them. I don't care.